Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
And what's today?
Today is day something.
Today's day 30.
30. Ooh,
Yeah.
we made it 30 days.
Made it 30 days.
We
If this was the Camino, we'd be one day away from Santiago.
And we have not fallen apart yet.
Yeah.
At least not completely.
Not completely. Well, physically anyway.
Yeah.
Mentally, we're a mess. But that was true before we started on this trip.
So the
Or
trip
we
has
wouldn't.
nothing to do with it.
Yeah, or we wouldn't have started on this trip. So, today we emerge from the desert. Again, the desert of a lack of shops, a lack of villages, a lack of people.
And once the sun gets overhead, lack of shade.
Lack of shade.
So your temperature's not incredibly high, mid 80s, but there's just no relief from the sun.
When you're out in it, that's long it's wearing.
Yeah. Plus we're carrying, backpacks full of stuff.
So we're getting ready to come into the town of Brox. Bro. B-R-A-U-X. Bro. I think that's right. Bro. 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 Which is plural for
Something.
bro. They sound the same.
We're making up names as we go along at this point.
This is the D24. We'll be camping at the end of the day, most likely. So hopefully they have a shower, or it's going to be a miserable camping experience. But anyway, the people we stayed in last night had family over, which was kind of fun. They had a long conversation. Pizzas in the wood-fired oven.
Oh, that was incredible. And they just kept coming.
Yep. And Allison ate the anchovy pizza.
I did.
And you liked it?
Well, we won't go that far. That's when I figured out looked at the next one and went, oh, that's loads of goat cheese. I just can't do that one.
It was awesome. It was the best one. Okay, we have actually now crossed over to the Aube. So we were in the Marne, and now we are crossing over into, I don't know if we're crossing that, the Aube. So we're in the next district. We are 10 or 11 days from Besançon, and that's kind of a major deal because all the things say everything changes at Besançon.
Yeah, I'm ready for a change.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty country for the first couple hours in the morning, and then it's just putting one foot in front of the other and putting your head down and making yourself go forward.
Okay, we're going to take a break here, and we're going to look and make sure we're going on the right road.
Because we would never make a mistake.
No, that would never happen.
Yeah.
So, well, you can just watch us make this.
Yeah.
Isn't that exciting?
Oh,
So I'll be pulling up my GPS app, the Gaia app, and I press a couple magic buttons. And this is where we make the choice to either go the way they said, which seems to take you a long way out of the way. We're not going to do that. Or go straight and hook up at Betincourt, something like that. So we're going to forge our own path yet again. That always works out well. Okay.
I think I don't need to say any words.
Most of the time it works out well.
It does.
So, and it's been nice. The provision on the trail has been awesome. The people have been great.
Even in the desert portion, they've
Even in
been
the desert
very kind, making sure you got enough to drink. They want to hydrate you, which is smart and good, perfect, and make sure you have some food provisions. So.
Oh, I asked this morning if they happen to have super glue, and they did. So, geez, I had my tooth back in. I super glued it in myself this time.
And their gift to him was the rest of the packet of super glue.
Yeah, they said, well, why don't you just keep it?
Yeah.
Perfect. Once again, it was all French last night. The occasional English word. Our host's brother spoke a little bit of English, so that was nice to have that a little help when you got stuck on words. But Google Translate kind of helped us through some tough spots. Had a discussion about entropy, which was interesting.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I was with two farmers that could have cared less about
any of that subject.
Yeah.
So, I'll tell you one thing that was odd to me. You know, we talked a little bit about religion and, you know, why are we walking on the Via Francigena? And I think there was some sort of, this is an atheist family, I guess was the right way of saying it, or at least the men were. And they were like, whatever. You know, whatever you want to believe, that's fine. Yeah, it didn't really bother them, but they want to say that they didn't believe that. Like, okay.
And they made the assumption, I think, because we're walking the trail, that we're Catholic.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was apparently, we said we weren't. There was like dead silence.
Yeah, there was a stunned moment in the crowd when we
But-
said we were Protestant.
Maybe we weren't supposed to say that.
It was interesting because the reaction to us being Christian, even though they're atheist, that was sort of a mild reaction. But then when we were Protestant, it was, that was a big deal. I mean, that went around the table.
Oh yeah.
And what's funny is, why would that matter to them if they're atheist?
If they don't, yeah.
I don't know. So, you know, I guess maybe it's just because it was unusual.
Maybe.
One, we're walking what is pretty much, well, we're in a Catholic country, even though most people aren't. And pilgrimage in general is a Catholic thing.
Yeah.
I guess
For the
there's,
Europeans, yeah.
there's just a surprise, maybe, about that. So, a lady up ahead walking her puppy. I think we bear off on this road to the right.
Okay.
Time
probably
to check the
say,
GPS.
Say goodbye.
Good morning update.